This is for the simples.
Yeah. We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation.
Hey! Soon as baby turn up.
You know Buddha gonna turn up.
Turn up.
Turn up.
Gon' turn
Hey.
up. Hey!
What's good with you?
I'm chilling. Happy Halloween.
Yes.
So, baby, how was your day?
It was a great day to be great.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. I'm in meetings all week.
Okay.
So it's like nothing but that.
I got you.
That's my life. This week. Got a lot going on. So
I mean, hey, it's probably towards
it's the end of the
physical,
quarter.
year, about the start of the new year, etc., etc.
All that business stuff.
Right. So,
How was your day?
it was alright. Just another day in the life, surprisingly off on a good Tuesday. Hey.
So, y'all see we are on
I'm not in my normal attire
on a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday. I usually, even if I'm on the show, I'm usually rocking some simple conversation apparel. Today, I am not.
Yeah. So we ain't gonna go in detail about it, but we came on live because we told y'all the last time we was on, we did the show that we was gonna come on at least live once a month until we get some get right about ourselves. So what y'all got going on? What you sipping on?
Oh, well, what you got going on, baby? You sipping on something?
1800 coconut with some pink grapefruit fever tree.
Ooh, I don't even know what this is. It's something.
Some cleansing for the $100. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Listen, real quick. I know you said you had a little story little Eddie got a story to tell, but y'all, I know everybody know who Keith Lee is, right?
Who?
Y'all don't know who Keith Lee is? Well, Keith Lee, he basically is like this very well-known food reviewer, and he's from LA. And last weekend, he basically was here in Atlanta and doing what he do best. He go visit restaurants and things like that. So it has been a real uproar of talk all over the different social media platforms because, I mean, I ain't saying nothing that ain't already been said. Y'all been hearing it or you may not be hearing it. But the Real Milk and Honey here in Atlanta on Main Street, not so good service. It wasn't a good experience per se. Wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. And then the old lady game. I'm pretty sure they may have went to the one over off of Camp Creek. I'm assuming that's where they went. So they didn't have the best experience. Now, I'm gonna say this, and there's no offense to neither one of these establishments, okay? But now that I'm living here in Atlanta, I can say that many of the restaurants here, it is very unique, to say the least. In that some, on like weekends, they don't do to-go orders. You can't place, you gotta only go through like one of the services like DoorDash and so forth. Automatic 18% gratuity.
Ooh, they gonna get that.
Some places there's like an alcohol fee, entertainment fee, plus automatic gratuity. That's at least 18%.
And then George gonna get that.
I mean, and then of course taxes, right? But the food,
it's gotta match the hype.
it don't be the hype of what you got to pay for the experience. You know what I'm saying? The overall experience just don't be where I would like for it to be. And I like going out to eat. I like frequenting places to get my food and just enjoy the ambiance and such. But the fact that those two in particular,
right,
I ate
Hold on.
They all right.
Hold on, man. One thing I like, the biscuits and honey with the honey butter on it. Them things hit.
Okay, that's an item. That's a item on the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
So having a item on the list or 2 or 3 ain't gonna constitute me spending $100 for a $40 experience.
True indeed. Hey, listen. Tighten up, ATL. Insert that.
It's and so basically, what ended up happening, he went to those particular establishments, and he didn't go in himself. He sent his family in because he's a strong believer. If you follow him or anything, you would know that he's a very honest reviewer. He don't want special treatment. He want to know that you're treating everybody the same, not clout chasing and all of that, right? He want the food to be what everybody else is going to experience. And so basically, like I said, he sent his family in. They said what they said, and they came back and told him. And then he goes in to see if it would be a difference. And lo and behold, it was a difference. And he was like, no. Thank you, but no thank you. We won't eat here, So it's just it's all over social media. Just you can go Twitter, TikTok, it's all Facebook, everywhere. You're gonna find it, you're gonna see it. Everybody got their own perspective of it, but shout out to Keith Lee for being an honest reviewer. And one in particular, I forget where they ate at, the dining experience, I think it is. I need to find out where it is.
You said it was good?
It was really good, and he actually gave them, it was like he gave the server, his wait staff, $1,000 for him, but he also had $1,000 on, he added to the gratuity for everybody else, but he specifically wanted to give their server $1,000 so that he didn't have to share it because he put in the work with his family. So he did have some good experiences, okay? And I believe that spot was called the Dining Experience. I want to say it's somewhere off of Sonoya.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll go back and review his that
just
review.
Check it out. Yeah, because I don't think that's not far from where we are, so we can go and check them out. Okay. And some of the food he was saying was pretty good. So yeah. Just wanted to say that. Let's see what the people saying while I'm on here.
Okay. Well, while we out here shouting, I want to shout out a couple things while you're going through it, baby.
Cazadores. Is that? Am I saying that right? Cazadores and pineapple juice. Is that a tequila?
Oh yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, guess whose birthday it is today?
Who?
It's Cali Boy, ain't it?
Oh, sure live. Shout out to my cousin, Cali Boy Jones. I'm like, wait, who? Oh, yes.
It's Cali Boy birthday today.
Yeah.
See, tighten up.
Yeah. Okay, tequila. It just sounded like it as I was like.
And
yeah.
And if you've been on the show any length of time. It's Halloween time, so this is time for D.E. Westbrook to do his pandemic and his thing. So shout out, he has a new release tonight at 10, so I will be paying attention, even though I didn't quite participate in this one.
Okay.
We had a lot of things going on, so he did. So I still want to give him a shout out and blessings from me. Hopefully I know it's gonna turn out right because everything he touched turns to gold. So. One more thing? Go for it.
Y'all, my baby girl, because we won't be on for me to say this. My baby girl turns 21 on Friday.
That's a big issue.
And by the graces of the Creator, she's going to come up here and spend her 21st birthday here in Atlanta with her mama and her friend girls. So, safe travels. Your mama love you, and she'll see you soon.
All right. happy birthday. I say it again, but I'm saying it for the live.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's get right to one of the storytelling moments. It's not a story, but it's a storytelling moment, and I want to share this with you to get your thoughts. I was talking to a friend of mine today. We was having an in-depth conversation, and we were talking about relationship type stuff, and the person was in, they in a situationship, right? And one of the things that the man mentioned was he finds it hard to trust his significant other, so he don't trust easy. That terminology is he don't want to be. He's not ready for a relationship because he don't trust everybody. So with this thing called trust, what is it about the trust factor when you're dealing with somebody else, especially if it's a situationship? So like in this situation or any other situation that you're dealing with somebody, right? And you're having sex with them, y'all blending financially as far as taking them out to dinner or whatever, or even in certain circumstances, you are even helping them pay some bills, or you be like, here's my card, go pay the dinner. Go pay for the dinner because I'm going to the bathroom, whatever. However, it may go. It begs it raises the question.
Okay.
At what point or what part of the thing that you're not trusting the other person? So like if you're having sex with them and y'all been having sex for a while, we know how adults do. They pull the condoms off, they going all in, correct? If you've been dealing with each other for, boom. Then, you trusting them with your life, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all hanging out. You start cooking for them, right? You start eating that good food. Mm-hmm. It tastes well. You trusting them to make sure that food is prepared right. Right?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I know we've done this before, where again, this ain't sexual, baby. So we've done this before. Again, we might be going to a bar, hanging out. Here, babe, here's my card. Go buy the drinks. I'll be right back. Now I'm trusting you with my finances. So from a man or woman point of view, right? Mm-hmm. The most important things that we hold dear to ourselves is number one, food, right? For women, food, money, and sex. Before we get to know you on any level, it's gonna be money and sex that we gonna hold dear to ourselves before we decide to relinquish that type of issue, that power.
So the question is about trust.
So at what doesn't he trust? What doesn't he trust about this person? If he's willing to have sex with this person unprotected, B, willing to allow this person access to their finances in any type of way, what is it that they don't trust? What do you got? But then you continue on down this cycle of I don't trust, or it's hard for me to trust somebody.
I don't know, like for me to not trust you, you've probably done something strange. You move funny, and ultimately you move funny.
Yeah.
You're contradictive in your words. You
lie. You may lie.
It's not about lying. You could be telling me your truth, per se.
Is it a contradiction?
It's just a contradiction, period. Damn. You contradict yourself. Like, whatever you said today, you go back on that very statement tomorrow. Now, I don't call something being contradictory if, let's say, today we talking and you tell me you like vanilla ice cream. So then 2 weeks later, you tell me you like pistachio ice cream. That's not a contradiction.
All right, because you can like both.
You could like both, right? But if you told me you only eat vanilla, and then 2 weeks later I see you eating pistachio, I'm gonna look at you like, I thought you only ate vanilla. Like, you know. Now that's not alone that's gonna make me not trust you. However, that little bitty small thing, you do it again. You start doing other things that mimic that little small situation. It's like, do you know that we actually had a full-blown conversation about ice cream flavors and what you like, and then you come, you know what I'm saying? So that's when it's not even so much as I don't trust you. I just know how to move with you.
Okay. I mean, but it's an interesting excuse to hold yourself free.
I'll have sex with you, cause that's all you're good for.
Ooh. But no, I mean, is it that an interesting excuse to keep yourself free without having that attachment or commitment to that other person?
I mean, but it might not be you. It's really me. That's really the
That's
problem.
that's the issue I was trying to say. So like in that conversation, I was more like, well, maybe they don't trust themselves.
It's something about themselves.
Yeah, it's something about themselves that they just don't trust.
And they're deflecting it towards you that it's you. But most of the time, the real problem be within the person.
Right.
It's not 100% always somebody else. A lot of times, and I'm a strong believer in that, before I go checking you or coming for your neck, I go get myself together. First of all, because I don't want to always be reacting from an emotional state. I want to make sure, am I tripping? What did I do on my role in the situation being escalated to where it's at, so that I can go ahead on, see, because I take that power away from you talking about, well, what you did. I know I did. I just told you I did. I said, I'm sorry. I'm acknowledging. I want to talk about it. Right. So I take that power away from you trying to, shoot back at me. Let's address the elephant in the room. There's this situation.
Understood. Why are you looking at me like I did something wrong?
You ain't do that wrong. I was just like, okay.
You ready to shoot?
No.
You ready to shoot? Okay, now yeah. Not yet. All right, so, I want to kind of touch bases. If you guys have anything y'all want to say on that, just drop them in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking.
I will say, Buddha had me watching this clip, and it was a guy talking about he wore a strap on.
Oh, we going now.
And
we going now.
The guy had like the gray pants, sweatpants, and everything. He was like, the women be wearing fake eyelashes, the hair, all of the things that the women do. They having the filters, and they not representing themselves as they really are, and this, that, and third. So he decided basically how with his strap on or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And now, girl wanna holler at you, boy, and now it's time to get into it's showtime.
It's showtime.
And she's like, he go to take his strap on off. He unveils the strap on.
Ta-da!
Whoa, sir. What is happening here? So the moral of that story that they were trying to speak on is, if women can be in this falsified state of being, why can't a man do it?
Exactly.
I say, that is not your peen, sir.
Ain't your peen.
That is, a woman got false hair probably. She may have had work on her body. That is a filter. She is a plus size. All these things. Y'all know that. So the things she do for enhancement for her beauty, okay, that's what it is, right? So y'all men get caught up in this illusion that this is gonna be her day and night. to the point where y'all want to run a damn survey to see if how women would respond if you walking around with a strap on to reflect that your peen is larger than normal, and then you want to take that off and you actually walking around with a micro or just subpar peen. That ain't your peen.
That's all you got to say? Because you're definitely wrong. And I just said...
I can take the eyelashes off. Them still my eyes. That's still my eyelashes.
Look,
that's under there.
look.
I take this makeup off. That is still my face, okay? It is part of my body.
Stop.
I take the wig off.
Oh.
It's still my head. That is not yours.
Right.
Ain't yours.
So, I happen to agree with my man.
Oh, God.
Don't
do that experiment.
I happen to, I don't need to do the experiment, but I happen to agree with the premise of what's happening, right? If you want, so a woman's going to do the thing that's going to attract a man. We already know she has a peach, right? We already know she has all the utilities that we need, that we're ultimately going to need to actually seal the deal, at least to have sex with him, right? However,
that is still her hoochie. That is still her hoochie coochie.
However, it is no different than I've seen a lot of young ladies put on a pound of makeup, knowing their face don't look like that regularly, and when you look at them, when they out the makeup, they look like a totally different person.
I get that, but that is still that woman, and that is not yours. Between your legs.
But you are doing the thing that is trying to attract a certain.
It is to be enhancing. Y'all looking at that.
This is enhancing his
And what are you gonna do when it's nighttime?
Listen, this is enhancing his opportunity to be in that space with that woman.
To get
if he had them grades, he could, but too late.
And even if you tell her,
lights go off, and I'm working. I'm in there.
You ain't
lights go off.
Same thing. When the lights go off, that is still her hoo-ha.
No.
Hers.
It's still
and
his
that's
thing.
all y'all care about anyway.
It's still his thing. In the end, slide in.
What you gave, what you came to the table with was not yours.
Stop.
That's not yours.
Y'all got these new improved spanks that have butt pads that'll let your booty look nice and round. Y'all even have the camel toe panties that situate your crotch area. So it ain't no different. My man is trying.
It is different. Number one.
It ain't.
When y'all go and you go to do this on her or whatever, you already know she got on a suit of armor. Okay?
Yeah.
You looking at her. You
still
already
don't know what
see.
it look like.
You don't matter. But you can tell a woman that got a little extra on her body. A little bit, because it's just what it is. Like I said, Ray Charles.
Yeah, but they ain't women that grab a dick.
Was grabbing the wrist. Okay?
Women
blind as a bat. And he knew that was a voluptuous woman.
Okay.
Now y'all got sight.
Now
you know good and gosh darn well that the average woman ain't shaped like that. Okay? Without I ain't saying it don't happen. Look, I still got my partial body, my retired athlete body.
What do people say, baby?
I'm just saying. So all I'm talking about is you come up with this strap on inside your britches, sir.
I'm
That's terrible.
All I'm saying is this, right? Is no different. You may say there's a difference. I don't know.
What do people say?
What do people say?
So y'all find out. Y'all say, is it a difference, or how big of a difference is it to you that?
That's what got them to the party. That's what got them to the party.
All right.
They were
Now you at the party and now you standing on the wall because
they were pecker watching from the jump.
we pecker watch. We the pecker watchers. We watch peckers the same way y'all watch
Y'all
butts and
pecker watching.
titties.
So he got you this time.
But just because I'm watching it or
Yeah.
I'm looking, don't spell that you gonna come drop your drawers with a and then here
But
goes.
apparently-
So now I want to know, is you a man or a woman?
Well, so apparently, if I get to the stage where I'm dropping draws, hello, it did what it was supposed to do.
So with that being said, ladies,
Ooh.
tell him to drop his drawers before you when you go see these men the same way they want to give us a hug, go on down there in his mid area
Don't do that.
and
Don't do that.
get a firm grip.
Don't do
Y'all know what an artificial feel like.
that.
And ain't no man gonna be walking around
How you know what
with
an artificial feel like?
the feel of an artificial all day. So, cause why you
Don't do
excited,
it.
sir?
Don't be walking around here. Well, he might be a short, not grower.
It still ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be proximity. It still ain't gonna be an artificial.
You might be a grower down the show.
He might grow.
Oh, hey, but listen, like, don't be out here grabbing.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that because y'all don't want men to grab you guys. So be very respectful when it's time to be respectful. If it's disrespectful, then when it gets disrespectful, then get disrespectful. What do people say?
I'm gonna be disrespectful. Cause I want to know. I mean, if it was me, I'm gonna want to know. Cause first of all, y'all already be peeing in the dating pool water. So I got to know. Period. I don't want all that meat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 20 no more. Leave me intact. No need to pretend. Exactly.
Okay. Well, I mean, you may not be 20 no more, but guess what? Them Peen watchers, they watching. And
If you got to do an experiment to prove a point, that's
it ain't a point to prove, it's just a real double standard there.
I mean, but we know that. Ain't no woman ain't gonna
It
tell
don't
you
make
that
it right.
we know it's a double standard.
It
You
don't
ain't gotta
make
go
it
put
right.
on no strap
You
on.
don't make it right. Like if a dude start wearing makeup, you sideways looking at him too.
What? Why he putting on makeup?
You see my point?
I mean, he want
Well,
me to see him and treat him as a heterosexual man.
Why he wearing makeup?
Yes.
Because he might have some blemishes or something that he don't want to be seen. Like he may have some blemishes and stuff.
What he want to do? That just he want to be that way every day.
You know, well, he could be going out when he met you. He could have had it on. Whoop de whoop.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Things happen. He ain't got to see the fuck. But see, the hardest thing about what you said is you insinuate that he was not a man. The first thing you said, wait, is he
I want to know anyway.
Why is he wearing makeup? Is he
I mean, is he in the show business? He about to perform?
So
I mean, you know, people that be on TV and stuff, you know, they get the shine out their skin or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you got bigger problems than that.
Mm-hmm.
But see, also,
okay.
you know, a lot of women, men and women, not a lot of, you know, a few, quite a few, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the word. Go with it. We be at different times in our lives, we be having pigmentation situations.
Okay. A man can't have pigmentation situation.
Yeah, but mostly you men folk, well then I got to remember, y'all men getting sassy.
Yeah, they are.
Real sassy. So, I ain't got no quarrels about a man taking care of his hygiene, you know, manicuring himself.
Right.
You know,
Or
getting
making sure he has
pedicure, manicure,
all of
that. Skin care.
Making sure he has
A real peen.
a big enough peen that
Ain't gotta be big enough.
that gets the girls to the yard.
Look, we've already had shows ago that a man with a micro penis can have a baby.
Okay.
All right, so we already have established that.
It happens all the time.
But at the same time, you know, it's yours.
It's always gonna be his.
It's always hers too.
Okay.
Them little eyelashes,
But so
that's her wig.
so it should be
all
no
that.
problem though.
But sir, when I take this off and
Take me as I am.
the hole tweaks my legs, that thing, you know, babies come from,
Mm-hmm.
that's still mine. Right.
Okay.
That is not yours if you come with a strap on.
Well, if you take
And
it
that
off,
ain't my thing. If that ain't, now that's we playing. That's my.
make it make sense. Now.
You
Make it
just
make
saying,
sense because
you want a role play or something? I don't know. Like,
I mean, because as soon as he pull out and he get hard enough, hopefully he's a grower. Now to show her, and he just
hopefully he got something. Period.
That's it. That's
More
it.
than. Now you ain't got to have the length and girth of artificial, but sir, that's what you had all your life. It's yours. It's yours.
A man.
You're gonna have to go on and embrace the deficit, or you got to go to the doctor.
I mean, is he gonna use a strap on? I mean, if that's what she want to do,
That has to be in the range. That needs to be up front. Don't come to the party with it like I said it's okay.
No, well, hell, you come to the party with the strap on, you put it to the side, turn the light off, because women ain't. Some women look, some women don't. Some women look, some women don't.
I don't know who these women is, but all I do know is it's 2023. The world. People, the life is short. Rest in peace, Jornell Collins.
That is.
They had her memorial service today. Condolences to her girls and the family. Thank you, Angel Page, for keeping me abreast to everything. Keep your head up. Of course, all the close family and friends, and friends more so, and friends that became family. Keep your head up. I couldn't obviously physically be there, but I was there in spirit. I had a representative who was her close confidant there, so that was close enough for me. So again, special shout out to Joy. Yeah.
I mean, she was a dear friend of mine. She was a dear friend of mine, dear friend of yours. We had a lot of different conversations, profound conversations throughout our time of knowing her. She even came on the show once.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very supportive, and doing her own thing. And cancer sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, life is short, right? So embrace yourself for how you are and where you are, because, and also don't be. I know they got all this stuff on these social media platforms and everything, but you need to be mindful of where the information come from. I can't take no 30-year-old seriously. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Because when I see this information, and a lot of these platforms be having these millennials and such, out here pushing these agendas on what defines a man and a woman. Us 40-plus-year-olds, that ain't how it works.
No.
You can't come with somebody else peen, okay, in the room.
You going back to that? Huh? Oh Lord.
You need to come in here with your peen. Okay.
Well, I just feel like in that, back to this story. I'm gonna go back to this story that you just said. I feel like there is an injustice, period, right? But if a man decides to go in that direction because he wants to attract a certain type of female, then I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Okay, now that I'm attracted to you, then what?
That's half the problem. That's half
Yeah, you ain't gonna get far because I'm not unattractive because I can't trust you.
Yeah, but
you don't even bring your own peen to the table.
I mean, like, so
that ain't your peen.
So men shouldn't be trusting women because they ain't coming looking like they supposed to be looking. Is that what you're saying?
But how we gonna procreate? How are we gonna change this narrative?
The tool still will. The procreate still work.
If you come with a strap on, then it ain't gonna work. Because what am I gonna do with that? How we gonna procreate?
It's still gonna. We've already established, ma'am, that a micro penis can get the job.
Artificial.
We already established, ma'am.
If that is not your peen, because you got on that strap on, that ain't yours. How we gonna do
because
anything?
Yours actually still do work. And once you say it's still work,
sir, you ain't getting it.
I got it.
Mine work. Yeah, it's mine. But a strap on, How is the world gonna procreate with a strap on?
Like you take the strap on off.
Okay.
And
Now
you
we getting up.
You work.
Now,
And you work.
throw the strap on away. Throw the whole man away at this point. Okay. But I'm gonna be fair with the double standard.
Okay.
Ladies, y'all can eat at Cheesecake Factory. That menu, first of all, is at least 100 pages. Okay? It is something on the menu for you. Okay? Do not be caught up in this craziness talking about, I don't eat here, I don't eat there, this, that, and third. Honey, when you hungry, you gonna eat. Now, if y'all have already pre-established the places you don't eat, the things you don't eat, then that's one thing. Okay? Because I will tell you, off the rip, I do not eat pork.
Right.
Okay? So, as long as the establishment provides other alternatives outside of pork, I probably will go. If you a good person, I've already been vibing you to the point where we're gonna go out to eat. We can go to Chili's.
Wow.
We can go to Applebee's. Let's get the 2 for $2 so you can get me a couple of drinks.
The most important parts are the
Adult beverages.
The libations.
Just say it.
I mean, like
Do something else. I don't know. Because if I'm vibing you where I'm eating at, I'm talking about me. Keep your standards.
No.
Keep your morals. Keep your values. Okay? I'm talking about me.
So when you continue on that video with the lady who didn't want to go to Cheesecake Factory, he did the right thing.
She was rude too.
He did the right thing. He eventually just took her home, right, and called it a night. And this is a lesson to anybody, man, who's vetting somebody or dating somebody. Pay attention to the signs immediately.
Right.
Don't
Whether
ignore
it was
them.
scared or not, I don't know.
Don't ignore the signs only because there are situations where if you in your mind, and this is me being a man, there are situations in your mind the means out the prize outweighs the punishment. You know what I'm saying? So if you want me to tell you about that, it's like this. So so at the end of the night, you finna have a fun time. It's about to be date. Now, you had 2 dates. You had the date, you took them out. And then you had date. You know what that means, right?
No, yeah.
At the end. If you know that at the end,
you want to have a fun time. You want to have a happy ending.
You're right.
What's the sacrifice you gonna make?
Sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying?
But that mean that was your only motive.
No, not necessarily. Because you realize at some point during the date that I ain't coming back. So I might as well go out and get everything I can get this one time. Right?
So you okay with being slutted out and just all the things, just
man, we both
selling your soul.
And we both won in the end. You got what you wanted, great meal. I got what I want.
You do know that
a great meal.
That women, mature, seasoned women, they are not just giving up the goods for no meal.
Shit. Shit. I don't know. Hey, some people's standards look different. Hell, some people they'll have sex with you. I had to change the word because I was gonna say the F word. They'll have sex with you because the car you drive. Ain't no different because they think
mature, seasoned women out here
they know what they want to do.
having sex.
Yeah.
For a meal. I'm talking about mature.
Mature.
Seasoned women.
They gonna do what they did.
For a meal.
For a meal. Yeah.
Then she ain't mature.
No, or maybe not. Maybe she's just a woman who knows what
She
she
might
wants.
be seasoned.
She might be a woman who knows what she wants.
A meal.
She wants a meal, and why not have sex with a man? You know, gratitude deserves gratitude.
Comment below if you believe. I mean, I could. Hey, I ain't always right, but I know that a seasoned, mature woman, baby, we need bills paid.
I understand that, but
I'm talking about real bills, vacations, like planned, booked out, flew out, all of this, all that.
We already know. Like
I can't even take a man serious if all he has is cash out.
Okay. Oh, we already know, baby. We already know. It's our job as men not to mess it up. A woman already knows whether or not she's gonna have sex with you or not. It's our job not to mess it up. So take what you will from that. You know,
It's hard out here.
It's hard out here.
If I don't be with him, I'm gonna be single and always mingling.
Again. So that meal and sex, it may happen.
It may not, cause I will gladly resume what I always did. Treat myself. Got no quarrels about it.
Okay.
And only thing you'll be good for is the peen.
So be it.
It wouldn't be you.
Of course. If I'm not in the picture.
It would be you. If I go big, I go hard. I'll go hard and go big. That's me.
What you trying to say?
Not you. Not.
If it ain't you.
If it ain't you, I'm saying if I'm not with you, I ain't gonna be doubling that. I'm gonna be going like it's.
You gonna go big and go hard. Like that's what we gonna do.
I might even go to another race. That's what I'm saying.
Go hard.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
big enough or I'm hard enough. That's all right. Choose your words
We've
wisely.
been together for a very, very long time, so clearly the world is good in this home. Okay? Tighten up.
Oh, we tighten up.
That's what you do. Anyway, anything else you got?
Oh, well, you know.
We just came on the lollygag with y'all, good folk.
That's good. I think where we at and what we doing is great. So we're gonna have a couple shows coming up in the near future that should be very educational, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should be very educational in alternative lifestyles. We done did this before, but it's time to bring it back. Alternative lifestyles is one of them. What are you in a relationship for? For the name on the front of the jersey or on the back? You know, because sometimes people get in relationships not for all the right reasons. You know, some of them get in relationships to benefit themselves and not for the team or the relationship itself versus being in a relationship because you actually love that person.
Right. I don't think love is in these equations these days. What's love got to do with it?
Well, yeah.
Right now, we need to, we got other things to be worried about. Love ain't it.
Mm-hmm. Love should have brought your ass home.
Nah. I mean, even before, back in the days, it wasn't about love. It was always some level of an arrangement.
Right. It's all, well.
You couldn't even get married without having something on the table. So ultimately, what we want to talk about is what's on your table that you bring. Instead of what you bring to the table, what's already on the table. So when your tables come, when you come,
y'all putting the meal together.
What did you bring? What was on your potluck?
Right. So that
what's in your potluck?
So you tell me, if you're listening to this, you tell me in the comments what show you want to hear. The alternative lifestyle show first, or what's on your table. That's good. It's good. Audience participation. Let's see what they say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's gonna both be good either way.
Yeah.
And they'll both come But it's, you know, it's very important. And I mean, and even with the alternative lifestyles, it actually kind of it kind of meshes like what I bring to the table. I bring diversity in that.
You bring diversity.
I bring diversity in
I bring freeness.
You know what I'm saying? No. I bring a free spirit to the table, you know,
right.
Things like that. So it's kind of like a combo platter, but at the same time, two separate situations.
Right.
Because the alternative lifestyle, it'll be more like a panel style, just FYI. And it's actually, we may do it in a couple of parts because people are gonna have questions, and we need to come with the answers, and it may be in multiple bites. But as far as the table is concerned, you know, it's this whole, everybody always talk about, well, what you bring to the table. What you bring to the table. Well, first of all, what's on your table?
That's it.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Right.
That's the one. What's on your table that you want to know about what's on mine, about what I'm bringing? What you got?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, okay. All right. Listen. It's been real. We will see you all soon.
Yeah.
Buddha gonna turn it off. But real talk, real life, real people. Where can you find us? All over YouTube, Facebook, you name it. We out.